Since it's Pride Month, I thought I would go ahead and remind everybody. Pillow princess is a lesbian term. Top and bottom refer to gay sex. Mask and butch are not the same thing. Femme, F-E-M, and femme, F-E-M-M-E, are not the same thing. These terms have meaning and significance in the queer community, and it's important to know your history. Straight women, your ex-boyfriend that you don't like is not an evil twink. It's just some man that you don't like. And if your allyship does not include trans people, you're not an ally. Anyway, that's all I have. Send your gay and trans friends money this month. Gay people get $20, trans people get $40, and if they're both, you can bundle and save and send them $55 or more. Happy Pride!
I'm sorry? I'm turning into a fine young man? Should I have gotten you new glasses, or... Wow, this food is so good. What do we think about Trump being in the Epstein files? I'm sorry, what my partner does for work? Which one? I have 3. You think all trans people are degenerates? What about me? Oh, I'm one of the good ones. Right. Yeah, thank you for the men's sweater and the whiskey-scented soap. I'm sure they'll get a lot of uses. Merry Christmas to our daughter, Alicia. And you got me a brand new dress? This is the best Christmas ever!
Hey! You're supposed to be practicing realistic lines!
Aww.
Everyone keeps asking me how I added this little pride ring to my profile pic, and it literally took 5 seconds, so I'm going to show you how to do it because it's super easy. So there's a website that does everything for you. It's called pfp.lgbt, and what you're going to do is just upload the photo that you want to have edited. So once it's selected, hit next, and then it's going to let you crop it to exactly however big or small you want the photo to be. Next up, you're going to pick which flags you want. I wanted to do the typical rainbow flag, and also the MLM flag because I'm gay. You can pick any flag you want. They have every single flag on here, so go crazy. Next up is your layout. I did a circle, and then finally is if you want it to be solid or gradient. And then I didn't want it to be animated, so I just did a static. And there you go. Just hit download image and use that for your profile pic on any social media. Send this to your friends for Pride Month and let them know they should pridify their profile pic. Let's stand out this month.
These are rock stars you probably didn't know were in the LGBTQ community. Rob Halford from Judas Priest is gay. He was one of the first figures in metal to wear leather and metal spikes, which eventually became iconic for the genre. Most of the girls in the Runaways were either lesbians or bi. Pete Townsend from The Who is bi, and not a lot of people talk about that. He once in an interview described Mick Jagger's male member as quite tasty. Now, how the hell would he know that? And speaking of Mick Jagger, he famously cheated on his wife with David Bowie. Janis Joplin was for the girls from time to time. Freddie Mercury left his fiancée Mary Austin after discovering that he wasn't straight. And I love that they still remained good friends even after that. Yoko Ono announced that John Lennon was bi. The only man he's been confirmed to have slept with is Paul McCartney. Kurt Cobain is another rock star who identified as bi. Now, I can't find any evidence of him dating guys, but you don't have to date the other gender to feel an attraction towards them, so I'll take his word for it. Although not in the community, the Kinks solidify themselves as allies by writing a song about a trans girl. 50 years later, some of the lines do feel a bit dated, but it is pretty clear that the song is meant to be positive. Lou Reed took a walk on the wild side. Despite briefly being married to a woman, Elton John has been gay for decades. Happy Pride, everyone.
I'm not your mommy, nigga. Find a new hobby, nigga. Return your phone, get picked up. Your shit's in the lobby, nigga. I'm not gon' key your car. I'll call your fucking mom. You should've paid my rent. Go get a fucking job.
The word faggot has been replaced with twink, and straight people are getting too comfortable saying it. Let's talk about it. Gradually, as we move forward, I've noticed the increased use of the term twink used for gay people, especially in a way that is discriminatory from straight people, especially straight women. Call me the friend that too woke, I don't really care. But the way people use twink nowadays is almost like a reincarnation of how faggot was originally used to discriminate and harass queer people. If you are a straight person and overly use the word twink when talking about or referring to gay people, I'm automatically assuming you're some level of homophobic, and you should really stop saying it. The way most people use twink insinuates the same meaning the F slur does, and it's extremely disappointing seeing allies diminishing queer people like this.
What do you think? I know you're not that girly, but can't we just do mother and daughter things together? For once, why do you have to be so difficult? I'm not. You know what? Never mind. Let's just go home.
How much the world normalizes it, it's still a sin.
I like girls. LGBTQ exists. I'll support them. Men are looking a little too good right now. But I still like girls. Maybe just men. But girls. Am I a girl? Maybe I'm both. Nah, I'm a man that likes men. But girls. What about everyone? Everyone. Maybe just men. I got a girl crush, maybe just girls. I'll still support though. Never mind, I saw Joe lock his Billy Maximoff.
I like the boys and the girls hate girls who date boys, the boys like girls who like girls, as long as they get to watch. And if I fall for a girl, the boys will call it a phase. If I fall for a boy, the girls are calling me fake.
My family just told me that they don't want me at their Super Bowl party this year. And when they told me that, I was like, oh, what? Because I'm trans, I can't watch a football game? And then they said, no, Hayden, we don't want you here because last year you wouldn't stop calling Patrick Mahomes Patricia Hormones. And then when we asked you to stop, you yelled, well, if he doesn't want to transition, why does he keep throwing like a girl? And then we all got really mad at you because that was misogynistic and we're pretty sure transphobic. And then you got so upset, you got so quiet. And then 5 minutes later, you jumped up and you went, who wants to see me do the hot ones challenge? And then you took one chicken wing, put all the hot sauce we had on it and shoved it down your throat. Then you started going, oh, it's too hot, it's too hot, it's too hot. And then your uncle came to give you the Heimlich. And then while he was doing that, you elbowed him in the stomach, took his gun and went, would a misogynist do this? And then you shot him in the leg 4 times. So yeah, they don't want me there. I don't know why, but I guess it's just a reminder that things are better enjoyed with chosen family.
As an actual lesbian, I do sometimes say that I chose to be gay, but I don't. It's not because I'm harboring some sort of secret attraction to men. It's not because I think that sexuality is a choice. It's tongue-in-cheek. It's because my whole life, my heterosexuality for the 7 years that I did date men felt like I was like wearing this really itchy sweater. And everyone else around me who's like living a heterosexual life as you're indoctrinated to in the world that we live in, felt like we were all wearing matching sweaters, and everyone else was remarking, so comfortable, so comfortable. They loved it. And mine was so itchy, and I was thinking, what the hell's wrong with me? And I saw other people wearing, you know, the alternative sweater of homosexuality, of lesbianism. And I never thought that it was a possibility that I could wear that. I just thought there was something wrong with me, that my straight sweater was itchy, and I was jealous of everyone wearing this like homosexual sweater. I didn't know, because that indoctrination was so deep, that I wanted to wear that sweater. I just knew I was jealous. I was so jealous of everyone that could wear it. And then one day I kind of noticed there was like a thread, a loose thread on my itchy straight sweater, and I chose to pull on it, you know? That's what I mean. I could have mended it and I could have tucked it away and not looked at it, but I saw this loose thread and I chose to pull on it until it unraveled and unraveled. And once I was naked and the sweater was off, I was faced with a choice. Do I get another straight sweater and put it back on? Or do I try that other side that I've always harbored some sort of jealousy toward? And then I put on that other sweater on the other side that I was always so envious, wishing I could wear, but not knowing why I wished it. If, you know, I'm not like them, why do I wish I could wear that? And it fit like a glove. And it was so comfortable. And I will never put that itchy ass sweater of heteronormativity back on. Never. But that was a conscious choice, you know? To pull on that thread, to tug on it, was a conscious choice that I could have gone my entire life ignoring. And that's not how it is for a lot of people, but that's how it was for me. It was a conscious choice to unlearn the indoctrination that allowed me to realize the truth that I was always a lesbian, that I was born a lesbian, which is why I reductively say I chose to be gay sometimes. But unless you're also literally a lesbian who is saying it in a tongue-in-cheek manner to reductively encapsulate that experience, unless you are only attracted to women and other lesbian identifying people, you do not get to call yourself a lesbian. Even I, as someone who is literally a lesbian, I'm careful who I say that to, you know? And if someone is like, wait, what do you mean by that? I'm like, let me explain it to you. When I first caught whiff of all the discourse, I was like, wait, I've kind of said that before, but not like that. No, not quite like that. No, definitely not like that.
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
No more Fortnite?